going on, YouTube? It is 6 p.m. Call it 6 p.m. Don't know what my phone's doing right now. But anyway. Haven't been posting a whole lot of videos here lately in the last few weeks or so. I've had a lot going on. A lot of extensive stuff going on, actually. Got some home stuff I'm trying to work out. Just trying to, balance work, gym, and my life, I guess. Just trying to balance them all out. And it's an ongoing working progress. I'll leave it at that. Some new updates is me and the wife went to the Arnold this past weekend, and I gotta say, it was packed. And I'm not a claustrophobic person by any means, but I was overwhelmed by how many people were there. You couldn't walk 5 feet in front of you without bumping into 20 other people. It was crazy. On the bright side of going to the Arnold, it was a very cool experience, especially because I've never actually really been to one before. But more or less, I stood in line for about 45 minutes to an hour and got a picture with Sam Sulek, which is a big mentor to me, or he's a guy that inspires me, is what it comes down to. But that was probably the coolest thing. And I mean, I gotta say, that guy in person he looks way bigger muscle wise in person than he does like in his videos. It's pretty crazy. But on the other side, I got a bunch of free stuff and bought some cool stuff while I was there, and it was overall a cool experience to really go to. If you guys never really been to one of those things before, it's a pretty cool experience to go. Still, so when it comes to work, as far as trying to balance everything out, it's about to start raining, so as far as trying to balance everything out, it's just to kind of reiterate everything. My job is 2 hours one way from my house, so I gotta wake up early as crap in the morning, like at 2:30 a.m. to be able to go to the gym, and then from the gym drive 2 hours to work, and then from work I gotta drive 2 hours home, and I'm not home till like 7 p.m. at night, and by that time I'm dead tired, and recovery sleep-wise probably still isn't the greatest. I get, if I'm lucky, 5 hours a night. I get between 4 and 5 hours of sleep, which isn't the best for recovery and trying to build muscle and all this stuff, but been tracking all my food, making sure it's all right, and all my macros, my carbs, protein, and my fats are staying consistent every day that I'm at work. So I kind of prep my food the night before and then take it to work and I eat it throughout the day. Being a lineman, it's kind of hard to just stop for a second and then grab a quick bite to eat from your lunch and then go back to work, but I'm working on it. Everything is a work in progress. But in other news, been having some issues with my house. So my house itself, which what I did last weekend before we went to the Arnold, was I don't have city water in my house. I have a well system. So my pressure tank in the basement that holds all the pressure for distributing everything to the fixtures in the house just took a crap, which I knew was going to come a time of day where I needed to replace it. It just happened to be a couple weekends ago. So luckily I got all that fixed, did it all myself, so I am somewhat handy person. So I am able to do all that stuff. I do a bunch of research before I do it, so I don't just go in there and just do whatever. Now I'm having some roof leaking issues. Got some water coming into my laundry room, so I got to figure that out. That's going to be probably next weekend or so, whenever it quits raining for the week. But got a lot of stuff going on, and I'm just trying to, like I said, just balance it all. That being said, just giving a quick little update what's going on and why I haven't been posting a whole lot of videos here lately. Gonna try to get back into doing the working out videos, and then the lineman work videos again. I just kind of been waiting on the weather to warm up, because I've tried to record videos before in the cold, but it was just way too cold for the camera to really keep up, and I couldn't get good footage, and it was a mess. But now that the weather's warming up, I can start doing those videos again. I'm gonna change it. I'm not gonna go with the GoPro camera that I'm used to using. I'm gonna try to go with those new Meta Vanguard glasses, and I'm gonna see how those work. So if anybody's got any questions, like, I haven't bought them yet, but when I actually go and start using them, I'll let you guys know, and that way if you guys got any questions about them, I can give some feedback or whatever, because it's still new technology. So in the meantime, yeah, just try to get back into the old routine of making videos and editing them, which is kind of hard to incorporate the video and, well, not the video, but the editing part of the video after I get home from work at 7, when, you know, I still have my wife, my 3 kids, and my dogs, and my 2 cats at the house. I'm still trying to juggle all that in like the 3 or 4 hours before I gotta go to bed. So it's difficult, and my life is very not time friendly. I don't have a lot of time. So the time that I do have, I really got to make it count. And just been watching a lot of motivational stuff, because I feel like I've been kind of falling behind mentally as far as just trying to stay in the groove and stay on the path that I want to take. And I read stuff all day and hear stuff all day, listen to podcasts, YouTube videos, and I have the desire to want to be those things. I do. I really do. And it's not that I don't have the motivation to do all that stuff. I really, really want to. And they say, you know, if things are important to you, you got to make time for it. And I don't have that much time. I can't sleep for 2 hours and then also hit the gym, go to work, and, you know, try to help my wife and the kids, and edit videos, and I can't just not get 2 hours of sleep for, you know, one day. And if anybody knows anything, building power lines while there's a lack of sleep, being sleep deprived, is not a good combination at all, because that is just a bad way to get yourself killed, basically. And I'm not trying to do that, because I still have a lot I want to do with mine. Sorry for the little rant there, but in the meantime, just gonna work on getting back into it. So yeah, that's gonna be about it for today. I'll probably try to edit this video tonight, and then tomorrow try to get back into the gym stuff and maybe the line work, you know, if the weather's forgiving. But that's it. I'll hopefully see you guys next time.